vegetables.
I want to know what the humbly jumbly is.
Humbly jumbly.
I'll show you what a humbly jumbly is.
Yeah, it's in my pants.
Does it rumble?
Did you even look at how British accents sound to Americans?
I don't want my oatmeal.
The oatmeal is not cinnamon and brown sugar.
You said brown. Yo, cat, you call that a turd?
Shit.
Let me show you something.
Shit, motherfucker.
And I don't think you're gonna like it.
Yeah. We would be so common, my little horse.
Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel.
There it is.
It's almost
Jürgen
like
Heimann.
speak und spell. I will get out to speak und spell.
Did you see the South Park where they go to tolerance camp and it's a fucking concentration camp?
Oh, jeez.
And he's sitting there and telling him to finger paint, and he goes, "What is this?" And Kyle finger painted.
It's the Rorschach test.
The puss is attacking my feet.
Oh,
Pussyfoot.
kitten.
Oh yeah.
No, no. Huh?
Kitten.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to say it louder.
Kitty.
Ha! Pussyfoot. Ha 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 ha! Everyone laughed because they heard it when I said it, not when said it. Ha 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 ha
Oh no. No, you're not.
ha! Screw you guys.
Yeah, I have no idea if Glockenspiel is a real word. That's what my dad referred to the private areas. When we were
Glockenspiel?
What?
Glockenspiel's an instrument.
Glockenspiel?
Yeah, it's an instrument.
Yeah. Instrument. I said it loud so people heard when I said it.
Everybody's about to hear you in a second if you keep that up.
It's a tool. It's a tool.
Oh. Is it a tool?
Yeah.
Or is it an instrument? I thought it was an instrument.
It's a musical
Okay.
tool.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Well, block is also German for block. And Spiel is German for game, so.
And Kunt is
No,
German.
it's not
for-
Glockenspiel. Isn't it Glockenspiel?
I thought it was Glockenspiel.
No, Glock.
As in the 9mm Glock.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
bitch!
I'm about to Glockenspiel your ass,
Cap.
son. Hip hip. Brett, Brett. Chill, boy.
Oh, she was doing bird about the bird.
Oh,
Bird,
God.
bird. The bird is a bird.
So then
Are
I
you
started.
happy? Are you really? I mean, you just started him.
It's a chain reaction that will continue throughout the ages.
That's
You are sitting next to me.
What?
Something is happening to my nipples. I don't know what it is.
Jesus
They are
Christ.
getting erect.
Yes. It's cold outside and you can tell very readily.
You will make macaroni hot.
You will paint the picture.
What you will do it immediately or else you will be shot.
Does that accent way too well.
Yeah.
Fred, where were you between 1939 and 1943?
Last weekend, I thought I was the reincarnation of Job. I was
How
talking
high
about
were
my
you?
bad day
Oh,
last
yeah.
Sunday, which is one thing after another.
You kids
God,
don't
why
know
hast thou
from bad
forsaken me?
days anyway.
Did you scream that into the rain?
Why hast thou forsaken me?
That would have been Jesus.
Or just scream out porque?
Or what the fuck?
Yo, dog!
As it translates to.
Oh, you'd be proud of me. I actually, since you like stealing my lines when we start recording, I stole one of yours. As we're test driving after we repaired the Jeep, I got Will on shotgun and this big, 350-pound chick
Oh yeah.
exits out of the Lincoln front seat, and she's wearing rolled-up sweatpants, bedroom footies, curlers in her hair, and a tube top. I'm doing 5 miles an hour because I got very low pressure on the tire. We're trying to get to the gas station to pump it up. And he's sitting there, he's listening, and he's listening, so his ears cocked towards the outside of the car, or the Jeep, to hear what's going on. And his face is looking where the chick is coming out. And I happened to see her, and I went, "Yeah, baby, you gotta look at me." He almost fell out of the Jeep and got almost run over by my 33-inch tires. And said it was wrong, he's going to hell, and giggled for the rest of the night. But yeah, I thought it was epic.
Yo, G.
Do you or do you not have all of your teeth?
Word up and shit.
in my pants.
I'm all up in it today, and that's really scary.
Oh no.
I just find it ironic.
Ankle
that
deep. Look,
With a
Chris
girlfriend?
doesn't
Yeah.
count
I'm
as a
just
girlfriend,
saying.
alright? Just because you take a British man and put a little feminine-looking wig on him doesn't make him a woman, alright?
And besides, they don't have sex. They're British.
Yeah, pretty much.
They just look at the woman and go, "Hello,
can have-
darling. Would you make me some?
Would you like to have coitus?
Yes. I believe I'd
touching.
like.
Would you
a
like to
bit-
eat macarons and we don't
Ex-
see if you don't know me?
Excuse me, dear. I need a bit of manual assistance, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's so distasteful, I know. But it'll be
She gets in the
okay.
car and drives his manual.
One of the
Yeah,
greatest,
she gets
one
in the
of the
car.
greatest ways to watch polite British insults is to watch the UK version of Top Gear. I'm watching this show just going, I need to start watching this not for the cars, just to watch it.
Just for ideas.
Just to learn how to rip somebody
Yeah.
apart in a British fashion. It's
Yeah,
great.
totally
There's a
calm.
guy on.
Yeah, I mean, he said something about you remember when you were sitting there talking about when Led Zeppelin and the members of Led Zeppelin went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they were busting
Oh, yeah.
John Paul
Oh,
Jones'
yeah.
balls.
I believe he played with him once, didn't he? And he turns around.
What's really messed up is that
I thought you were talking about the balls because I forgot that you were talking about the Yardbirds.
Oh yeah, no. Uh-oh.
he was sitting there and the way they stated the question
Yeah.
was a smackdown.
Yeah.
However, it was said with the same tone of voice and the
That you-
same inflection.
That you'd ask for tea.
That, well, not so much that, some of the insults that I've heard on Top Gear,
Mhm.
but the ones on Top Gear were fun. So it's a very undertone, subtle
Yeah.
Yes.
difference between ripping you apart, being a dick, and just busting your balls for fun.
Yeah.
And it's almost to the point where it's artist.
Dude.
It's an artist.
Yeah.
I knew a guy who's my buddy's dad, who he's British, but he's like angry British man.
So it's called me.
But dude, let me tell you something. This guy would, especially when I was a kid, man, he would you'd be afraid he would beat the shit out of you, man. Not that he's just tough or anything. He's just like, whoa, like angry British man. You don't want to mess with that.
You need to get into the shower, you 50! Sorry.
Did you just snort in a German accent?
Yeah!
He did.
I'm sorry, but apparently anybody that can sing with a rasp in their voice is just like, this guy is gold. They give it Shine Down, Nickelback, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least tolerate Shine Down.
Shine down.
The one that pisses me off the most, I'm sorry, side tangent, Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Cobain could not sing.
Wait. Do you understand that Francis Bean turned 19 last week?
I don't know who that is.
That's his daughter.
I don't care.
So just putting that in perspective of how old everybody is.
Well, look, all I'm saying is this. Kurt Cobain could not sing. He should not have been as famous as he was. He constantly sang off key,
That was the whole
and
point.
people call it grunge metal. No, I just call it piss poor talent. They play that shit on the radio and it goes in my ear, and I have to listen to it. No, dude. Maybe I just grew up spoiled listening to people like,
Grew up.
Credence.
yeah, like Creedence, like fucking,
If you say
Iron
Bob
Maiden did?
Seger, I'm gonna hurt
Oh,
you.
What's wrong about that?
no, Bob Seger can sing, don't get me wrong, Bob Seger was
Right,
good, but
yeah,
he had only a couple good
Sorry,
ones.
her struts just like a baller song.
Is he the one that has I really like your
Look.
peaches, want to shake your tree?
No.
No.
Who sings that song?
Doesn't matter, it's not
Oh,
Bruce
that's
Dickinson.
Steve Miller.
Okay, cool.
That's the Joker.
Because I remember that.
Which I hate that song.
Yep.
I have no idea why that song is so famous.
Yeah, but I like that line though.
Which
Really
one?
like your peaches won't shake your tree.
Yeah, it's just a.
And every time I see Peaches or hear Peaches or eat Peaches, I think of the song Peaches by the Presidents of the United States of America. And then I keep thinking about that video of the ninjas coming over, which was like pointless.
Anyways, continue. Milkman, jellyfish, Squidward. That's fine. See that? Now I just push record. And you know what? Doing it. Look, I just did. I hit record again. All right.
I bet that dolphin has on its teeth.
You know what? Fuck that dolphin. Rather, that dolphin fucks me. And then I just hit record again. Like, to people in radio listening land, this doesn't make any fucking sense. But to me, I'm sitting here and you will stop that. You will stop that right now. Because you know what? My voice is still fucked up from screaming in the last recording.
I'm sure it's just because of the screen.
No. You don't know what deep throat is.
Oh.
Dolphin teeth.
Take us in, Fred.
Get in that kitchen and make me some pie.
fuck was
I'm
that?
gonna kick you in the nuts.
He's not a little boy.
Come play with me. I just want to be a child forever. Climb the tree, climb the tree.
So,
Would you like
I
to
mentioned
climb my
before-
wishing tree? Laugh, giggle, and scream.
I'm done now. Go ahead.
no, you're not.
See, I had to do it to you.
Huh?
I had to do it to you.
Okay, well then
Well,
I should
Iron
be able
Maiden
to.
cover of Led Zeppelin. Who's this? Well, this is Iron Maiden.
But I should be.
Yes.
I should be able to do the same thing with you then, and say,
Oh,
well,
see, I
these-
grew
I
up
don't
with
know,
my mom
he's a
and
stubborn
dad.
man.
no, I don't mean that.
What?
What did you say?
I said, I don't know, you are. He said that he should be able to do that to you. And my response was, I don't know. I mean, he is a very stubborn man. And he seems to be wise.
gotta
with
so
little
am I.
tricks.
You gotta at least buy me flowers first before you do it to me.
What about
Yeah.
chocolate?
But I mean,
I don't like chocolate.
I'm also
Shiny.
very stubborn, and you said, "Oh, I can find stuff you're gonna like from the '80s," and you put CDs together, and there's
That's because you literally said in your 55-year-old way, challenge! And I went,
Right.
accept it.
right,
And I'm going to prove you wrong.
right, and there, you know,
He's gonna
I
challenge
don't
you,
remember.
bastard.
I don't remember a lot of the '80s, and the music that I did remember from the '80s, I didn't like, and
Well, it didn't like you, Fred.
Oh, learn about that.
And so, you know, yeah, granted, there's stuff like Spandau Ballet I like that you probably don't, because it's
Spandau
yeah, true.
Well, I mean, you kind of looked at me funny when I said I actually like some Tangerine Dream. You kind of looked at me funny.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like, well, I grew up watching the movie Legend. They did the soundtrack for that film, and that's
Oh.
why I liked them.
okay,
It's
Okay.
we talked about the psychology of music anyway, where a lot of it's guilty pleasure. And you
Yes.
listen to some off the wall
And the,
bullshit that nobody
Jack
else would
Daniels
care
box
for.
set.
uh-huh.
Listen,
Like White Witch when I put that
yeah,
on my
when you
Facebook
said White
page.
Witch, I was like, holy shit, you were pulling some stuff out of your ass. for some White
Yeah,
Witch.
yeah.
I hadn't heard that name in like 15, 20 years. I'm like,
I hadn't heard it. I hadn't even thought about them much since 1976 or 7. You know.
it just totally. I was like, wow, I just can't picture you jamming the White Witch.
Oh, I did
Can't
back then.
See it.
There were 2 or 3 songs on that album of my sister's, and when I put that on my Facebook page, and I said, Sandy introduced me to these guys, and then,
Oh,
She
no,
said,
it's not incense.
oh, I
It's
wish
white
I hadn't.
candy.
Because she
wants
long
it.
since went,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
that was a mistake.
I was like, oh, ransom.
Oh.
Oh my
Amazing
god.
style. What?
I just thought of a great
Oh,
picture to
God.
put. Take that picture of Calv, right? And put Chav, noun, ... and have an arrow that points to the Calv. Like Chav, and then it's like brackets, N, period, noun, yeah.
Ah,
You
gotcha.
will laugh!
I did.
Thank you.
But no, it includes the song as well as the Transportaram remix and the
Transportaram.
Hot Love remix.
I
The
love-
Hot Love mix.
Hot.
love, baby, this evening.
Okay.
I want some hot love, baby, tonight.
But no, on Truth or Dare, it was released. The English version is Burning Desire.
Oh,
I believe.
God.
It burns.
But it actually, which I didn't look up because I'm a child. On the multimedia for the.
Whoa! Rewind that! Yes, yes, go down, Chav. You got me.
I said I didn't look to see if Eyesight was a cover because I am a child. Giggle all you want.
You just let Calv win, by the way.
Unacceptable. They're not even on that side of the pond, as it were.
Yeah.
Don't
Nice.
give Calv anything. Just don't. That little fucker's pissed me off.
I've got to go to the pub with Calv.
I'm going to punch Calv in the pub.
No, that's the muff.
No, like I'm going to punch him in the muff in the Calv.
Well, now he's got
I meant in the pub.
now he's got a lady friend who will aim for your giblets if you try.
I'll punch her in the muff too. I'll punch her right in the dick, I will.
You know, there's
It's not nice to punch Chris.
an Australian animal called a dick. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah.
There's also the blue-footed booby,
Yes.
and I just
But
think that's
dick
great.
is spelled with no C.
Well, that's,
That's
no
not
fun.
Yeah.
That makes good.
It's so good. But yeah,
Yes,
It
the
could
Queen's
be the
English.
what?
God save the Queen.
There's dick videos as well.
He just wants an excuse to play with his fancy new toy.
He just wants an excuse to look at dick.
Yeah.
Fred Zeppelin.
No, it's research. I promise, guys. Yes, I'm calling to inquire why you shut off my service. We noticed there was an excessive amount of porn being downloaded to your phone. And?
Oh, that's a problem?
Well, considering you don't
Not
have a
yet.
phone.
We've already been through all that.
I'm just saying.
Don't get me started.
What
on
if
that.
I was employed by some porn provider and had to go check there all the
You
time?
still do not own your phone.
What,
Really? I come back into you talking about porn, sir?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
And I was basically saying I didn't.
Well, you
as far
wouldn't be
as I'm,
surprised if you were a guy.
as far as I'm aware,
Until that bright shiny day.
as far as I'm aware,
No, I am staying a woman, thank you.
surfing with one of these is the same as surfing with one of those or a PC. As far as
Oh, what, because you have access to porn?
oh, I think so.
It sucks that so many people have abused having internet access to where we have to send a manager an email just because we accidentally had a window open, because that's, according to them, not an option. It's not a logical thing to do unless you actually proactively defend yourself for it. But, you know, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, unfortunately.
And yeah, it's what's on. I think societally, or I think the whole punish the masses for the stupidity of a few goes on pretty much everywhere.
And way too often.
Yes. So I think we should slap them all and make them listen to them all day. Hey, what a tie-in!
What a tie-in. Look at you, tying stuff in. But so yeah, the next recording will be the last for
The Oomph-inator.
I know it's gone on very long, so I appreciate you guys.
What do you want? The next one, you want to wrap it up, or do you want to take a break and just do a goofy show?
Doing
We're not doing that right now.
what?
He said, the next one, do you want to wrap up, go through the rest of it, or do you want to
Take a break and
wait
do a
on
different
that
show,
and
and
do
then we'll show.
Oh,
Why don't we just do, like, wrap it up and then do a goofy show after? Or how much stuff do you have left?
2 albums and some other.
2 albums and 3 compilations and a DVD. I mean, I can.
Ah,
I'll have to look at it. I mean, we'll
you
figure it
do
out.
what you do.
Yeah.
You do it how you want to do it. That's what this is all about, kid.
you act like I know what I want to do.
Now let's stay a woman.
Make all the woman jokes you want, but you know.
Yes.
I understand that it's not just me talking to a microphone, it's me talking to 3 other people that interrupt me while I talk to a microphone.
Exactly.
So, you know. Your opinions do count to some extent.
Interruption!
It's on now.
She said my opinion matters.
I said to some extent.
Mistake.
Actually, I said it counted. I didn't say it actually mattered to me, you know. Pay attention.